Well, hello friends, welcome back. So today I have everything on except my eyes. So I'm going to dive in and just do a quick and easy eye look. Um, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to be using this Younique Duet eyeshadow palette. There's two shades in here, and I'm going to take the brown here from this palette and I'm going to run that into my crease. I'm using a smaller, I don't know if you can see that, it's a smaller crease brush, kind of more defined. This one's by Morphe. And I'm looking above you because that is where my mirror is at. And once again, I forget how pigmented these Younique shadows are. This in particular palette, I guess you'd call it, or Duet compact, is named One and the Same. And I know this is pretty dark going into my crease. I know this is pretty dark going into my crease. And that's okay. That's kind of what I wanted. I am only using the brown out of this in particular quad, I guess you'd call it. Not a quad. I'm only using the brown out of this palette. I'm going to take a fluffy brush and I'm going to just kind of blend that. Just around the edges and kind of diffuse it out just a little bit. Really just trying to soften it up just a tad. Same thing on the other eye. As I'm blending this, I am kind of working it up towards the brow bone. So it has that nice blended out look. So kind of like that. I am now going to go into the Zodiac palette by, I am now going to go into this palette here. It's the Zodiac by ColourPop and Kathleen Lights. And I'm going to take my favorite purple shade out of here. I am going to use this fluffier brush that I used to blend the brown out with. This brush here, I picked up quite a bit of product there, tap it off, and I'm going to bring that down just below my crease. And I'm not liking how that brush is working, so I'm going to go back into the smaller brush that I had begun with. And I'm going to use that because then I can blend it out with the bigger brush. So I'm placing that right below my crease. Well, I'm sorry about that. It was kind of blowing out there for a minute. The lighting, that is. Kind of building this color up. Going back and forth, back and forth. Now I'm going to take the fluffy brush, and it still has a little bit of that product on it, and I will blend it out and upward. Now what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take this gold in this palette. Yeah. So this gold right here is called the Leo. So I'm going to take this gold right here called the Leo, and I'm going to put that on my lid. So I need to find a brush that's going to work. I tried these with water and I wasn't happy with them wetting them. I didn't try them with water. I tried these with setting spray and I did not like how they turned out using setting spray, so I am going to use kind of like a packing brush and put it on dry. And there is, I remember, a lot of fallout. And I am just doing like the inner half of my lid, just like that. And I will clean up that fallout. And the same on the other side. Alright, take a fluffy brush. Clean that up. I'm going to go back into, now I'm going to go back into the Sagittarius, and I'm going to kind of blend it back into where the gold and the yellow, or I'm sorry, I'm going to blend this purple in with the gold. So half my lid is purple and the other half is gold. And blend the edge across the top of that gold as well. Okay, now time for a liner. I'm going to use the Younique's. For liner, I'm going to use Younique's Dip and Draw liner. And this one you shake up. It's got a wand like that. It's a felt wand and or tip, and I kind of lay it on its side and let the wand kind of do the work for me. For the lower lash line, I am going to go ahead and take the brown that I started with. And I'm going to take, this is Younique's eyeliner brush. If I can find it, that brown. Where did it go? There we go. Okay, I'm going to take that brown and I'm going to just put that on the lower lash line pretty close in towards the waterline. Same thing with the other side. Bring it a little more than halfway in. Then I'm going to take the gold, which is called the Leo from the Zodiac palette, and I'm going to run that gold on the inside, like the inner corner. Not the inner corner, like towards the inner corner on the bottom lash line. Do that on both sides. And then I'm going to pick up the Sagittarius, the purple, and I'm just going to put this on the outer edge. All right, just like that. I'm going to take a black pencil eyeliner, and this one happens to be by Younique. I'm going to run this in my waterline. Hopefully not lose my contact. Once that's done, I'm going in with mascara. The mascara I am using today is also by Younique. I'm using Epic Mascara. Younique just came out with a brown, and they also just came out with waterproof. I can't wait to get my hands on the waterproof. I'm not big on brown, but I like this original black formula of the Epic. And I think the waterproof is going to be amazing. I cry a lot, so waterproof mascara will help so I don't have black running down my face. Even though the Epic, as long as you don't rub your eyes when you cry, the Epic is not going anywhere. You really have to work to get Epic to come off. And I know that's one reason why people don't like waterproof, is because it's really hard to get off. But I have the makeup remover that I use is by Mary Kay. It's their eye makeup remover, and I've never had a problem getting my makeup off, whether it be waterproof or not. Just building up my lashes a little bit. Go ahead and run this on the bottom lash line. All right, that's it. So now for some setting spray. Okay, so now that the mascara is on, I am going to go ahead and do a brow highlight and inner corner highlight. And to do that, I'm going to use a light color. Let me see what I can find. Okay, I'm going to go into the Give It To Me Straight palette. And I'm going to use this shade right here. It is called Upfront. So I'm going to go ahead and do an inner corner and a brow bone highlight. And I'm going to use this shade right here called Upfront. Just a little pop of color in there. Okay, now we're finished. No, we're not. I almost forgot lips again. Oh my goodness. Okay, so for lips, let's go ahead and go into one of my favorites, and it's called Spry. Spry is a, that is not it. That's lavish. Stately stoic. What the heck, man? Where are you? Lavish. Lucid. Terrible. Naughty. Lethal. Why don't I have it? So now that mascara's on and I've got the brow bone and inner corner highlighted, I'm going to go into Splash Liquid Lipstick by Younique. And this is the shade. I don't know. This is the smallest writing ever. Stellar. This is the shade Stellar. So when you pull the wand out, a lot comes with it. So I like to brush off all that excess color. And so we're going kind of nude. I love these. They go on so super creamy and easy, and they dry completely matte. Now for some setting spray. So the setting spray that I'm going to be using is the Touch Behold setting spray by Younique. And I didn't go in as hard as I did before. I'm trying to cut back. I'm going to use my fan. Fan the face down, dry that out. Make sure that that makeup is going to stay all day. It's not going to budge. And that's it. That's the final look. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Be sure to like, and if this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe.